Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome to the Furries Against Humanity podcast.
The what?
Furs against the humankinds.
For too long, humanity has plagued this world with their little problems, such as innovation.
Okay, then.
Anyway, I am Ralleign Siston.
I am preparing to bring the gifts to the human folk.
Oh. Well. That is a thing.
Gift to victory.
Why?
You started it. You started this war. You damn well better be prepared to yiff it to the end.
My starting of this war was Furries Against Humanity.
Well, yeah, but how was a fur fight with yiffs, obviously?
And joining us is Mizu Kurai Sama Senpai.
Chan.
Yes.
Kinpachi Rama Sama Lama.
So, we've been gone for quite a while.
We've been gone for so long that we don't even remember how long we've been gone.
Yep. So
3 months.
I guess this is the re-return. We actually did record a podcast like shortly before we went on hiatus, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't edit it properly.
He's not very good at keeping up with the editings. Although maybe now he'll be a little bit better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you want to give it a try again, it's up to you.
Yeah. During the week off, absolutely.
Although I feel like the moment you feel like you can't handle it, you should just be like, alright, Blake, take it away.
Yeah.
Take it
See,
away.
the problem was
secret place.
The problem was during the last editing, like, I encountered problems, like, kind of gave up on it, kept beating myself up over giving up on it, and would not pass the project off to Blake because I felt like that would be giving up on it.
Yeah. See, I don't know why you don't, like, if whenever you run into problems, all you have to do is just, like, go grab me and be like, hey, how I do this.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'll be like, you do it like this. And then I show you.
I'll show you the way.
I show you the way with the dead meme.
with like that, and also all of my other problems. Well, not all of my other problems, but the majority of my other problems being no longer an issue. We're hopefully going to get back onto a regular schedule.
Hopefully, one can only hope.
Exactly.
One can only dream of daring.
Why not just
So?
dare? It's not that hard. You don't have to
Dare to
dream.
be stupid.
So let's see. What all has gone on since the last time we did this podcast thing?
Previously on Podcast Ball Z.
Well, we did see 3 movies.
Yeah, we've seen
Infinity War. We've
Ooh.
seen Jurassic World: The Fallen Park.
and
Fallen Paradise.
Incredibles 2.
And Incredibles 2, yes.
I also just got my beautiful nails did today. That was fun.
Yay.
And you have some exciting news for us as well, whenever you feel like sharing it.
So let's move on to the next.
So anyways.
But nah. So I actually did get a part voice acting a little animation. If anyone's ever heard of Lupus Vulpus, she's working on a new animated project at the moment, and I actually managed to make the part for one of the for playing the part of one of the characters.
Yay! Hooray for him! I'll throw my imaginary confetti around.
Woo!
Woohoo! Good for you,
Yes,
though.
we have real confetti.
I wish. I have sprinkles for, like, cakes. I could throw that around.
I mean, they can't see us actually throwing anything, so you don't have to even tell them that's imaginary.
But you have to use your imagination.
Yay!
They just have to imagine us throwing confetti. We could just be like throwing confetti everywhere and they wouldn't even know.
Mizu's boyfriend was here the past couple weeks.
Woo!
And we were going to do a podcast with him, but That didn't really pan out.
Like
But
getting
life
pushed
came
back.
at us fast.
Oh God, not that song.
Wait, that's a song.
Your life was going really well until it went to shit. Life comes at you fast.
That's a song.
Yeah, it's a terrible country
She was
song.
gonna be engaged to a guy and become sous chef at her kitchen. But she really should have cleaned up that grease stain. Life comes at you fast.
He was gonna play football, but then his leg got chopped off in a car accident. Life comes at you fast.
Life comes at you fast.
Oh my god, that song's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's basically just basically the entire song is things were going great until things went to shit. Now everything sucks. The end.
Yeah. It's life sucks and then you die, the song. It's such a stupid fucking song. But, what the fuck were we talking about?
Is Zach coming to visit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Good old
So, yeah,
Zack
Zach-
attack.
Zach was here earlier. He visited. We had some fun times.
Fun times. We played lots of Halo, and by played Halo, I mean we watched him play Halo. And we played cards. I remember we went to the card shop for a little while, and we played some Yu-Gi-Oh! And some Vanguard and
Some Pikachu.
Pokemons. I won almost every card game I played. I only lost at Vanguard. I should have believed harder in the heart of the cards. I don't know what they call it in Vanguard, but I'm sure they have an equal amount of bullshit.
It's not insane luck. It's believing in the heart of the cards.
Oh no, it's imagination in Vanguard.
Oh yeah, you gotta imagine that you are winning.
Yeah, you gotta imagine it. You gotta picture it in your mind.
You gotta imagine hard enough.
Yeah.
And if you imagine hard enough, the cards start talking to you and telling you what to do.
Yeah, and then the cards change into other cards on top of your deck, which is really convenient.
I don't think that ever happened.
Yeah, it did. It happened to Chrono like 3 different times.
That's because he's fucking Chrono.
That's what I'm saying, though. There was like literally like several different times where the top card on his deck magically changed into a different card that he never actually owned and didn't exist until he willed it into existence. It's like the most hardcore cheating that hardcore cheating could cheat.
Yeah.
It's like Millennium Puzzle level of cheating.
Well, at least it isn't Recontrast Universe.
Oh gosh, please don't.
Alright, I draw. This card is useless, but now it is useful. I have changed it into a useful card.
That series did not happen.
Yeah.
To me, that is the secret of Nim 2.
What's Secret of Nim 2? There's no... They never made a sequel.
Exactly.
How dare you insinuate that the greatest animated film of all time would have gotten a terrible sequel? They clearly have never made a sequel for that film. Oh my god.
I've also been playing Kingdom Hearts a lot. Like, a lot. A lot.
I like, by the way, how we were like, we went and watched Infinity War, and we watched Incredibles 2, and we watched Jurassic World. Now let's never talk about any of those 3 fucking movies. We're just gonna pretend like that never was a thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so Infinity War. Well, we all know the memes. As we
There we go. They used like lotion on my hand whenever I did that thing, and now I can't like snap very good. Not that I could snap very good before. Well, we just killed half the audience. Jesus, there's only like 1/8 of the audience left. You've half the half and half. Oh god, now there's only 1/16 of the audience, which is like 2 people.
We've only got 2 people. Now there's only 1 person watching us, and now he's cut in half. And now he's dead.
No, he's just a toddler.
Yeah.
He's a toddler.
He's only a
now.
fourth of a person now.
But
Oh
yeah.
my god. Dead.
So as we all know, so as we all know, Tails dies in Infinity War.
Yeah, poor Tails. He chokes on a chili dog.
That Sonic was
you
trying to
have
feed
seen
him.
that meme.
I have seen that meme, yes. It's my new favorite thing. Have you seen the one where they put him next to Patrick and SpongeBob from that one scene in the movie? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit's fucking golden. They also put him into Lost, which should come as no surprise to you. Oh my god, I love the new Tails like choking on a chili dog meme. It's great.
Why is there a Tails choking on a chili dog meme?
In the new Sonic Mania cartoon skit or whatever those things are, Tails chokes on a chili dog, and there's like this still frame from it where his like eyeballs are like this big around and he's like choking to death, and it looks really funny. And everyone keeps like putting it in random places.
I like that moment when Tails choked to death. I mean, I'm probably not the one to make this joke because I actually... You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to shut up right now and never say anything ever again.
Alright, cool. So, Tails dies in Infinity War. It's pretty tragic. He actually dies twice because Thanos brings him back and then kills him again. I was kind of hoping that they would have given that treatment to Big the Cat, but you know, we can't always get what we want.
Exactly.
Fucking Big the Cat.
Froggy!
And of course, since Big the Cat didn't die, that does mean that Duke Nukem died.
Naturally.
We also lost Snake and his
Snake.
gorgeous ass.
Yeah, Snake's ass died, but Snake had to live with it. Snake's ass got a Infinity Award. His ass was like, I don't feel so good, Colonel.
So yeah, I'm sure these memes aren't entirely irrelevant, but
Oh my god, yeah. Old memes, but we are talking about a movie because we haven't gotten a chance to talk about it yet. So
An
it's
old
yeah.
meme using a new meme.
I
Besides,
thought
I
it
don't
was
care about
fine. And what I thought was interesting is that you hadn't even seen any of the other movies and you were able to just follow it just fine. You were like...
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of moments where I'm like, who the fuck is this? Why the fuck is this person, like, doing this thing? But overall, I was able to follow the overall plot.
It was really weird of them to make Thanos kind of the protagonist, though.
Well, I mean, it was mostly based off of Thanos' quest.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, when you really think about it, he was the one who kind of got all the characterizing moments, and it was his journey that we were following in the movie.
I guess that's why I briefly got him confused for the good guy.
Well, I mean, they did a pretty good job making his case. I think his case is pretty fucked, but...
Yeah. I mean, he has all the power on the universe. Why not just double all the resources?
Yeah, I know, right? There's all kinds of ways he could solve those problems, but I mean, really, I don't know. Like, I'm doing great. Nailing it. Nailing this interview. I'm gonna get the job.
Let's see. Next up on the list was Incredibles 2, which was incredible.
Mr. Incredible!
Mr. Incredible, punching bad guys.
Oh, God. Was it Elastigirls was the one where it was like, one of them like had a really long note that held for a while.
Elastigirl.
It was that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Elastigirl!
Oh yeah.
And then Frozone had like the fucking chilled ass like groovy one.
He had Shaft's theme. He had the theme from Shaft.
Oh, it was fucking great though.
But yeah, Incredibles 2 was incredible too.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. I mean, I think villain to villain syndrome kicks the shit out of yeah. Don't ruin the movie.
Well, we are going to bleep that out and just replace it with
Screenslaver again. Double screenslaver. But yeah, so I think Syndrome is a much better villain than Screenslaver was. But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I actually thought the biggest strength of the movie was all the parts with Mr. Incredible. But everyone else said that they hated the whole Mr. Mom thing. I don't know why. I thought that part was like the better part.
That's like
especially the thing with the raccoon. That was great. Yeah. The fucking raccoon part was probably the best part in the movie, actually.
I mean, that's kind of been the whole thing about The Incredibles. Is it's not really about like the superheroes beating all the super bad guys. It's about superheroes trying to live normal lives. And the first film was basically about like how Mr. Incredible simply couldn't like live a normal life and kept slipping into the life of a superhero. And The Incredibles 2 was mostly about how the superheroes were forced to live a normal life. And I forgot where I was going with this, but
well, I mean, the first one was about. It was basically supposed to be like a metaphor for a midlife crisis more than anything. Like, Bob was just going through a midlife crisis, and he wanted to, like, relive his glory days. And at the end, they kind of come to a compromise where they're like, this is, you know, a part of who he is, so they need to make accommodations for it, and they do. And then in the second movie, it's more of, like, a rights movement sort of
I guess,
thing.
Yeah. That does make sense.
They're trying to bring heroes back. And Elastigirl herself doesn't necessarily want to be a hero again. She kind of is just fine with being a mom or whatever.
She's just doing it for Bob.
So it's not just for Bob. She's doing it mainly for the kids because she wants them to basically be able to choose for themselves what kind of life they want. She wants them to have the options, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting at.
That makes sense.
But, yeah.
Also, I mean, I like how this movie... Okay, so one of the things that was kind of funny to me going into that movie was how just before the movie there was, like, a trailer for fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2, which is going to be all over the fucking fellow kids board, like, the moment it comes out.
Oh,
and then immediately after that was, like, a message from like the producers and the voice actors thanking everyone for their patience because animated films take a long time to make, proving exactly why the new Wreck-It Ralph movie can never actually be relevant.
Well, I mean, it can, but it's not going to get relevant by trying to be relevant. It's going to be one of those things where you just have to make an original product with like an actual, I don't know, with actual thought behind it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, people will cling to it and you'll end up being relevant. Like, if Toy Story had been trying to be hip with the kids and with it, as they say, like, it probably would have sucked ass and would have never gone anywhere.
Well, I don't know. There's still Toy Story 4 to go through.
Oh my god, I bet
there's a Toy Story 4.
I bet it's fucking awful.
Yeah, they are making
Although,
a Toy
then
Story
again,
4.
they made it 3 movies in without ruining everything, so maybe they can do a 4th. Although I'm not holding my breath because 3, from what I understand, had a very definitive the end on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Toy Story is a series that grew up with its audience. Like the first movie was like Andy grew up as the audience grew up, and so did the like morals of the story. Like Toy Story 1 was basically about how, you know, you're not the center of the universe, and you should like let other people like have their chance in the spotlight. Toy Story 2 was all about, you know, knowing that your friends are your home and not to, like, you know, leave your friends for that new shiny thing. And then Toy Story 3 was all about learning to let go of the past and move on to the future, which is definitely fitting for kids going into college and stuff. Well, not so much like let go of the past, but, you know, like learn from the past and not cling to it.
But yeah, Toy Story 4 will be about how dope Woody's rap skills are.
Yes.
He won't believe that he can be the best MC in the whole Toyverse, and Buzz Lightyear will have to be like, yo, check it, yo. I believe in you, dog. And he'll be like, hell yeah.
Well, then again, you have talked about like how Toy Story doesn't try to be relevant, but then you also have to realize that Toy Story 2 did open up with Rex playing an SNES game.
Yeah, but it didn't ever like...
It was never like, oh, isn't it cool that he owns an SNES?
Plus, whenever Toy Story 2 came out, I'm pretty sure we were on the... Weren't we already at the PlayStation 2 at that point?
The PlayStation 1, actually.
Were we?
Yeah.
I thought we were at the PlayStation 2 by the time Toy Story 2 came out.
Toy Story 2 even had like a PS2 game or PS1 game.
Well, maybe it did. But, yeah. And anyways, now let's move on to everyone's favorite movie, Chris Pratt in the Dinosaur Mansion.
Raptors of the Galaxy.
Resident Crisis or Dino Evil.
Jurassic World: The Lost Park.
That movie was basically Dino Crisis mixed with Resident Evil. Like, if I was going to sum it up, it's Dino Crisis mixed with Resident Evil.
See, I felt it was kind of like just redoing Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
It's like the first Resident Evil game if you took all the zombies and replaced them with dinosaurs.
That would accurately describe the second half of the movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first half of the movie is that scene where they're out in the woods and there's zombies everywhere. Only instead it's dinosaurs everywhere.
Well, no, Dino Crisis did start with them out in the woods with dinosaurs everywhere.
Well, I meant Resident Evil, that scene where they're in the woods at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
It's that scene, only it's half the movie.
You know, if you think about it, the opening to Dino Crisis is actually pretty much the opening to Resident Evil. They all like drop in, their helicopter flies off, and then one of them like drops in the wrong location and winds up getting eaten by a dinosaur. And everyone else is like, well, let's move on without him.
Yeah. He will be missed. Not by us, but I'm sure somebody will miss him. But yeah, I mean, I thought Jurassic The Lost World was fine, whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, it was
Jurassic World Lost Paradise.
It was okay. It was a perfectly average movie.
Yeah, it was.
Although I've heard that if you've seen Jurassic Park, the second movie, it's basically the exact same movie all over again.
That's basically what I was talking about earlier. It's just The Lost World Jurassic Park again.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is that it's just a rehash, and that's why some people didn't like it at all, is because it's just the same movie again.
Also, the fucking Indoraptor is like... He's basically Revolver Ocelot the dinosaur. Like, he has all these opportunities to kill off fucking everyone in the mansion, but he takes his time, like, being all hammy and shit. Like, hell, his first introduction scene is, like, getting tranked by this one guy, pretending to fall asleep in the most comically over-the-top manner possible, and then, like, just fucking toying with him, like, for 20 seconds before actually killing him.
In the sequel, he'll come back and he'll have 3 revolvers and he'll just, like, juggle them.
One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready?
Well, you were talking about dinosaurs with guns shortly after we watched the movie.
I was, because tactical dinosaur deployments. That was like the main plot of that movie, was they were like trying to sell dinosaurs.
How can we use dinosaurs to do army things?
Yeah. It's like deploy the raptors, and then, like, you know, a raptor in like a fucking vest with like with fucking Gatling guns like comes out and he's like, "Ah!" Deploying the raptor unit. Yeah. They've got a fucking sniper dactyl, like posted in the back.
Snake, watch it. That's sniper dactyl. He can not only fly high above the battlefield and snipe you from any position, but he's also a motherfucking pterodactyl.
General, deploy the sniper dactyl.
Sniper dactyl.
Not only can it snipe you from a far distance, but it can also pick you up and drop you.
Yeah.
Quiet ain't got nothing on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
she's
kind of
basically
want.
a giant fucking flower. But
Okay, I kind of want a hammy, like cheesy as fuck action like film about like dinosaurs with guns now.
Yes.
Like just an over the top movie that's not even trying to be serious. That's just like dinosaurs with guns being like tactically deployed, like a fucking dinosaur SWAT team.
Yes.
The U.S. Dino SEALs.
Yeah. I mean, hell, what's the closest thing we got is like Dragon Maid, which is like some fucking anime about a dragon that is also a maid, which would be like amazingly hilarious if the dragon didn't just take human form whenever like they were being the maid. Like if they were just a motherfucking dragon the entire time, like that would just be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but then the poor little incels wouldn't have anything to fap to.
Fair enough.
Ugh. Okay, so we've discussed our movies.
And we've made our obligatory Metal Gear reference.
We can check
4 or 5
all
times.
We can check off all the things on our list. So why don't we have a lovely discussion about your promising new career as the voice of a cartoon character?
Didn't we already talk about this?
Briefly, for like literally 30 seconds.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about like any of the plot points.
Well,
like,
don't talk about the plot points. I mean, just what I would do is talk about the audition a little bit and.
Well, I mean,
whatever.
it was a fairly good audition.
Okay, so since he's not good at this,
Let me just go grab a water bottle while you explain.
Okay, so like a few weeks back, a YouTube channel that's called Lupus Volps, or is it Lupus Volps?
Vulpus. You may
Lupus
know her from
Volpus. She's done 2 things worth mentioning. First, she ran a cartoon pilot before called Audition, which you may or may not remember. And it was pretty okay. I mean, I liked it, but it never went anywhere past the first episode, unfortunately. And then you might also remember she did a animated video at one point for a song. And that got really popular on Facebook. I remember for the longest time. It was just going everywhere. But anyways, she announced that she's working on a new series now. And she needed voice actors for it. And I told Anthony at the time, and I talked him into like auditioning for it. And he put in his audition. And so we haven't heard anything for like a few weeks now, and we just got an email today, which, tough shit on you, you won't know what today actually is because this will probably be edited days from now.
Yep.
So he got the audition reply back, and she just told him that he has it now, and we, I guess, got a list of the other people. And so I assume there's going to be some kind of official announcement within the next few days or so or something. I mean, by the time this releases, it might have even already happened. I really don't know. And we're looking forward to that because it's going to be a fun opportunity and a great way for Raw to break into voice acting, which I know is something he's been interested in for a while now.
That's a great way to stay in shape.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
But yes, I am definitely looking forward to this. Definitely excited by it, despite my inability to come up with words to say.
Yeah, he's inarticulate at the moment.
It's because it's so fucking hot in here, man.
It's getting hot in here, so please keep your clothes on. Nobody wants to see that.
Well, thankfully, no one has to see that. Let me just go ahead and...
Yeah. I'm blinded by science.
She blinded me with pussy.
What?
I mean, she threw a cat on my face and it clawed my eyes out. It's a horrible debacle.
What?
That's why I wear this eye patch, and now they call me boss for some reason. I didn't really get that.
Oh God. I just remembered Hunt Down the Freeman.
Oh, and technically it wasn't actually a cat, it was an ocelot. I don't know why that matters, but
It's a Russian soldier with who has also served in Afghanistan with a code name of an American bobcat.
He's known and feared as Shalashashka.
Shah. M. Night Shyamalan.
Charmander.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm Revolver Ocelot.
Delicious water.
This message has been brought to you by Water Brand Water. Water Brand Water for all your water needs.
Water. Quench that thirst.
Quench it.
Like 5 people are gonna get that reference. Let's see what else. Oh, I've been playing through the Kingdom Hearts series.
When you walk away, you will hear me say, please, oh baby, please stop singing.
When you wish upon a star.
So how many people are Xehanort so far?
At the moment, 1. No. 1.
No, wait, 1.
I don't know.
Everyone's Xehanort. Xehanort is Xehanort, and Xehanort's not Xehanort, but Xehanort is Xehanort. Oh my god, why is Xehanort Xehanort?
That reminds me though, like when Kingdom Hearts 3 is about to come out, like I'm gonna fucking cut off all connections to the internet like 3 days prior to it, and until I like completely finish the game, because like I know I will not be able to open. Excuse you, or bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, excuse you, fuck you, it's all the same.
Yeah. Achoo! Fuck you. But yeah, like I'm gonna be like cutting off like all connections to the internet for like 3 days prior, because I will not be able to get on like YouTube or Twitter or Discord or whatever, like without inadvertently getting the entire plot spoiled by a thumbnail.
Sora is Xehanort, exclamation point, question mark. Photoshop of Sora with face and hands on face.
Yes.
No, actually it'd be a crudely photoshopped like Sora with like the angry eyes. Like they wouldn't even like make him look evil, they just give him the angry eyes from like the Battle Ox or whatever.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Enraged Battle Ox.
The Enraged Battle Ox.
Oh, that's the best card in the game.
I like how Kaiba Sacrifice is the best card in the game and $5.
For the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yes.
Uh,
But that is referencing a video that we will link in the description.
Maybe.
I mean,
If I can remember.
I mean, you can literally have like stills of it up or something too.
I don't know. Yep.
I don't know. We'll figure out whatever we're doing.
But yeah. I really wish.
You're welcome.
And that killed half the audience.
Yay.
That's the Infinity Gauntlet's other form.
It's the Infinity Larynx.
Exactly.
But yeah, so playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 again, like, makes me realize I really fucking wish the Disney villains were actually a threat instead of it just being Xehanort. It's just Xehanort now.
There is only Xehanort. Just Xehanort. Just Xehanort.
Oh god, no.
Just Xehanort.
I knew that was gonna come up at some point.
Only Xehanort.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah.
Monica's Xehanort confirmed. Surprise twist of the third game. I've spoiled it for everyone. That'll be the next fucking game theory like thumbnail. Monica is Xehanort! Exclamation point, question mark.
In all caps.
And then it'll just be like Monica's head photoshopped onto Aqua's body from that one like trailer scene.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Matt Pat, you are the king of clickbait.
But yeah, like, Also, one thing I actually recently learned more recently. Apparently, like Kingdom Hearts, every single Kingdom Hearts game we've gotten so far is just the first arc of the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, apparently Square Enix was, like, planning to make this an entire series with, like, multiple arcs and shit, and we're just in the first arc. And we've been in the first arc for 16 fucking years.
Oh my goodness, it's like an anime now. There's different arcs. This is the first, this is the Xehanort arc.
This is the Dark Seekers arc.
The Xehanort arc. And then next they'll introduce a bigger, battered villain, and it'll be Mickey and not Sora.
Yeah.
Mickey and Final Fantasy character who's not Sora will go together.
Mickey and Noctis will band together to fight the evil forces of Captain Hook.
Oh my god, I bet Noctis is totally in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Probably.
Oh man, I bet
Lightning's most definitely going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I bet their whole bro team is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Noctis and the bros.
If they're not, I'll be mad.
They'll oh my god, maybe they'll do like they did with Final Fantasy X2 and have them be fairies.
Oh god.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, Yuna, Riku, and Pain from Final Fantasy X-2 wound up being fairies in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. They were still YRP though.
Wait.
I just realized their name is YRP. Why roleplay?
Wait. Wasn't Yuna on Destiny Island?
No, that was Tidus, Waka, and Selphie.
Hold on, I need to take a selfie. Grab her and just walk away.
But yeah, that I wonder why that is though. Like on Destiny Islands, you have Tidus and Waka from Final Fantasy X. Then for whatever reason, you have Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII.
They just needed to shake things up a little bit with a different Final Fantasy character, I guess.
But that means that, like, okay.
Why the fuck was Aerith hanging out with Squall and not Cloud? I mean, if you're really gonna start asking questions.
Or what about the? Well, I guess Auron being in the underworld makes sense.
He was dead. Hashtag spoilers.
Final Fantasy X's been out since like 2001.
Yeah, it was a joke.
We've passed the point of spoilers, but then again, I have also learned that nothing can be too old for spoilers.
Yeah, those vintage cards look great with spoilers. Ha! I've made car joke like man. Ford suck. Ha ha! Chevy best.
What are you gonna do? Start using that fucking acronym for Ford?
Fix or repair daily.
Found on road dead.
Oh my god.
Or my dad's favorite one, first on race day.
But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah.
Kingdom Hearts and spoilers with Final Fantasy characters.
But yeah. So like, let's see. So from Final Fantasy X, you have Tidus and Waka, and then you also have YRP in Kingdom Hearts 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Squall and Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII, though they never interact. Cypher and his two friends also show up in Kingdom Hearts 2. Also, I think in Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 1, Donald sometimes pulls off Tidus' victory pose from Final Fantasy X.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, that's a whole other. Like,
did you already mention Cloud and Sephiroth?
Oh yeah, you have like almost the entire party from Final Fantasy VII minus Red 13 and Kate Sith.
But in exchange for them, you do get Zack in one of the mobile games.
Yeah, Laguna was also supposed to be in the same game, or in the, because Zack shows up in Birth by Sleep, and Laguna was also supposed to show up in Birth by Sleep, but he got passed over into Dissidia.
Hooray for Dissidia.
Then you also have Setzer, very briefly.
Isn't Vivi in?
Yes, Vivi also shows up as the fourth wheel decipher.
Oh yeah, that's right. No Zidane yet, which sucks, because he's the best character.
It's mostly because, like, the main director on Kingdom Hearts, like, was also the lead director on Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 10, so of course they all get preferential treatment.
Yeah, which is lame, because there's some really good characters. Like, they need to bring Garnet and Zidane, and... I mean, Steiner's basically just comedy gold, so I don't know why he's not done anything yet.
Yeah.
Like, they should have, like, a whole thing with him and Pete, like, because it'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Like, put Pete and Steiner together in the same room, and, like, comedy will ensue.
Like, Steiner just, like, shows up and, like, he like, pretty much, like, runs into Pete, thinks that Pete's a trustworthy guy, and, like, they wind up fighting together. And you have to fight both of them together, but Steiner just keeps getting in Pete's way.
Yeah, they keep falling over each other.
Yeah.
That one would be about accurate, though, for both characters.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That'd be great.
Yes.
But whatever. If they want to miss comedy gold, then that's their problem.
Yep.
We say that and we get to the third Kingdom Hearts game, and he's just there.
Yeah.
And exactly what we just described happened.
Yeah. Accidentally correct.
Maleficent wasn't a terrible villain, though, in the first game anyways.
Yeah, in the first game, Maleficent was a fairly good villain. Like, in the second game, in Kingdom Hearts 2, like, Maleficent, she kind of took backstage, but then again, she did take on an entire castle full of Heartless and won.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she'll come back for the third game because she's Maleficent. And what even happens to her in the second game? Does she die?
Last you see her in Kingdom Hearts 2, like, she like faces down an entire castle full of Heartless with Pete, and she's all like, I can take this. And Pete's like, well, I'm going to take this with you. And then you never see them again until Coded, when they just show up out of the blue and just get lost in a computer.
Okay, fair enough. So they're still alive, so they're fine. So they'll probably show up and wreck some shit in Kingdom Hearts 3. She'll probably reprise her role as the wild card villain, who you don't necessarily know which direction they're gonna go.
Yeah. I'm hoping, like, one of my hopes for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that she's the main bonus boss. Like, fucking Maleficent is going to be the uber difficult bonus boss.
My hope for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that halfway to 3/4 of the way through the game, she fucking destroys Xehanort and becomes the main boss.
Oh god, that would be amazing. Like, have Maleficent do to Xehanort what Xehanort did to Maleficent in the first game. Like, you get up to, like, the final confrontation that you, like, take down Xehanort, and it's all like, yeah, you finally did, and then Maleficent shows up and she's like, ha, you didn't realize I was the true villain all along.
Like, that would be pretty fucking great, if I'm being honest.
And then there's, like, another, like, 4 worlds to go through.
Yep. So I could live with that if that ended up being the case. If that'd be pretty great. I'm sure that instead she'll probably just reprise her role. You have to deal with her for the first half of the game, and then she'll disappear forever.
Yeah.
You're like, see ya. Poor Pete, he got banished to the Shadow Realm because he's kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah,
He didn't even necessarily do anything, like, evil. He's just kind of a jerk sometimes. So they fucking banished his ass to the Shadow Realm.
See,
Which makes you wonder what kind of dystopian hellscape fucking Mickey's Kingdom really is. Everyone better smile and be polite all the time, or fucking else.
Well, see, the really funny thing about that is, like, having given it more thought. Okay, so Pete, like, basically gets banished to the X zone because he was being a bit of an asshole and, like, not appreciating how, like, everyone's appreciation of the good things he did. And so Maleficent sees Pete banished in the X zone and is like, wow, this guy got fucking banished to another dimension. This must be a really bad dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recruit him.
But oh boy, if she only knew. If she only knew what sort of dystopian hellscape fucking Mickey's Kingdom apparently is.
Yeah.
Wow, Pete, you were mildly offensive. Time for you to get fucking banished to the X Zone.
Take that, Pete!
Everyone's like, God, I'm so glad to be rid of that fucking dick. That's it. Like, he's just a prick to everyone all the time, so they were just like looking for any excuse to fucking banish his ass. And like finally she's like, alright, that's good enough. I can work with this. Banished.
Damn it, Pete! You stepped on the daisies! Be gone with you!
You're bringing down the property value in the kingdom.
You're making everyone's enjoyment here slightly less enjoyable.
Oh. So, by the way, I played like 3 whole levels on Halo 5 the other day. And
It sucked.
I mean, it did suck, but why the fuck do you have like a heal thing now? That's so dumb.
Oh, the whole revive mechanic?
Yeah, that sucked for me.
It's because the director of this game previously worked on this one Star Wars game that used the exact same squad mechanic.
Like, it took all the difficulty out of the game, first of all. And secondly, like, whenever I play as Master Chief, like, I'm not going like, man, I can't wait for my teammates to fucking heal me. No, I'm fucking Master Chief. I'm a one-man army. Fuck my teammates.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they understand that Master Chief is, like, a power fantasy character.
Pretty much.
I mean, like, I don't want every character who's ever existed to be, like, a power fantasy character, but there's nothing wrong with having them, and Master Chief was one. And the last thing I want is to imagine him being like, guys, I need help. I'm hurting. Ouchies. Like, I resolved to not, get knocked down as Master Chief, because I was like, that's too insulting to his character.
Yeah.
He either does it without getting hurt or he fucking dies.
Yeah, exactly. He either owns everyone like a boss or he dies. There's no in between for the chief.
Basically.
He's too powerful. If you want to give that wimpy shit to Locke, be my guest. Give it to Locke, Shock, and Barrel.
Also, I have to say that did you ever make it to the missions where you sit there and do nothing but go talk to people?
No. I got to the part where he's like, I, for no particular reason, had a vision and I know where Cortana is. And then that guy was like, yeah, we've known for a while, we don't want you to go. Fuck you, I'm leaving anyways. And then his team was like, but you can't just leave us behind, Chief, you need your friends. And he's like, God fucking damn.
Your friends are your power and you're ours.
And then he's just like, God fucking. And then there was a cutscene where shitty guy who sucks was like, oh, we've got to catch the chief. And then they do this thing that undermines the entire Spartan army in a single move. He takes a device, he throws it, and it hits the other dude's armor, and that guy's armor automatically shuts off and is rendered completely incapacitated. Which means that the Covenant can defeat their entire fucking army with one fucking round throwy disc.
Yep.
Entire fucking Spartan-like units are fucking useless because that technology exists.
Funny thing is...
Totally useless. Fucking undermines the efficiency and value of their entire fucking unit. Because all the Covenant has to do is get a hold of those things and go, whoop, oh, now your armor shut off. Bang, headshot,
Yep.
and then walk on.
Yeah.
Pull it off and throw it on the next guy.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, did anybody fucking stop and think that through? Like, how fucking stupid is that?
The really funny thing is, later on, Locke actually gets into a fist fight with Chief, and for some reason, despite his repeated attempts to get that, thing on Chief's armor, he just simply cannot do it for some reason.
It's dumb. It's the whole
It's like that
thing. Oh
It's
my
like
God.
that one scene from that one Resident Evil movie where like the people are like firing off like 52 rounds at each other, point blank range, and not hitting a single shot.
Yeah.
Has the aim of a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the whole fact that technology now exists within the canon of Halo undermines the entire existence of the Spartans.
Yep.
Because basically what it means is you can throw that disc, turn their armor off, and just fucking kill them because they can't move anymore.
Pretty much.
Like, way to render them effectively useless. And I'm sure, even worse, I'm sure that whenever they explain it, it's going to be some kind of magnetism bullshit, which means that all they really have to do is drop a fucking, like, bomb down that, like, you know what I mean? Like a fucking EMP or some bullshit and fucking turn everyone's armor off and fucking destroy entire armies.
Pretty much.
And it's like, okay, well, you've just reduced the strongest military unit in your cannon to basically useless garbage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whoever was writing for it was clearly too fucking stupid to think that through. And apparently, I guess also there's fucking NPCs that you've got to chat with to get your quests now. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, there's 3 levels in
good.
total. There's 3 levels in total where you are not allowed to use guns. You are only allowed to walk around, talk to people, and then move on.
Yeah. I'm glad that I never really played Halo 5 that much up until this point. And it's funny too because only reason I played the story mode was I was thinking, I was like, man, I just want to kind of learn the buttons really quick and then I'll go into multiplayer. But then I kind of got disenfranchised like 3 missions in and was like, I don't feel like playing anymore.
Yeah.
Now I don't even want to play at all. Oh man, it was so dumb. Oh my god, I hated it so much whenever he threw that thing at Castle.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw it at Hammerman. I mean,
Captain Hammer?
Yeah, he threw it at Captain Hammer. I mean, Castle. I mean, not television actor that's famous.
Good old Nathan Fillion.
But yeah. As soon as he threw that, I was immediately annoyed and thought, I thought about the implications of that.
Yeah.
That technology exists in the world. However, that one mission was very true to Master Chief's character in the sense that they were like, we're going to take back this ship from the Covenant. And then somebody was like, wow, we can't take back the ship from the Covenant. And the Master Chief was like, well, we'll just blow it the fuck up then.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That's basically Chief's modus operandi. Complete the mission, and if you can't complete the mission, blow everything up.
Yeah. We can't complete the mission, so we'll just blow this ship up.
Yep.
What did he called it? Asset denial or something?
Denial of critical assets.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's fair. That's pretty much what the Chief would do. Although, the most accurate version of the Chief would be like, what, 2,000 guys? Fuck it, I'll take the ship back anyways. You have not seen me with a weapon.
Get a smaller ship ready. I'm going in.
Spartans always win.
The Chief is a one-man army.
Hold my earrings.
But yeah, that was a trip. I can see why people fucking hate Halo 5.
Yeah.
It was pretty clear to me right away. I didn't even know that they did dumb shit like make you stop fighting for no reason.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically like an intel thing where they... Oh,
It's like the Sonic 06 of Halo games.
Pretty much.
This guy has some decent information you can go talk to. Why don't you go speak to him? Alright, I guess I'll spend the next 5 minutes finding this guy to go ask him, something I'm sure we could have just asked you. But
Man,
okay.
we need you to find this guy so you can ask him questions. Isn't this the future? Can't I just fucking Skype him?
Yeah.
What? No. Well, you see what had happened. You see, excuse me a moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I am pooped.
I'm pooped. Fun times had by all. Hey, do you have information on where the Chief could be? No. Fuck off. Okay, cool.
He's on the moon. Quick, get on a ship.
Oh my god.
Even better, like, that game has 15 levels in total. 3 of those are just walking and talking, and only 3 levels in total out of those 15 have you play as the Master Chief.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that you don't even really play as the Chief all that much. You
Nope.
mostly play as Locke.
You mostly play as Locke.
Admittedly, the Chief levels are easily the longest levels in the game, but that's still, like, what, 20%?
You
of
get
the
to
game?
play as 2 characters for the entire game. Neat, so I get to
kinda
play
like-
half the game as Chief and half the game as Locke. No, you get 3 missions as Chief.
It's kind of like that time where you thought you were going to play as Snake for a whole game, but instead you play as Raiden. The key difference being that Metal Gear Solid 2 was well written and had something important to say, and Halo 5 sucks.
Yeah.
It's like if they had replaced Snake with Raiden and then not put a game behind it.
And
It's like if they replaced Snake with Raiden, but instead of it being a scathing social commentary about the player trying to be badass when they're really only just playing a video game, it's instead actually trying to push Raiden as the new Snake.
Yeah.
And let's not even get started on that first level where...
And also it's only
The-
half a game like 5.
And let's not talk about that first level where there's this main antagonist character from 4
God,
that
fucking
instantly
getting-
dies.
Fucking killing Julim Dama. That was the
Oh my
worst.
god. So, I don't know anything about his involvement in Halo 4, but I'm guessing he must have had a lot of involvement in Halo 4. But what pissed me off was you get to that guy, and he's got that scientist lady with him. You get to him, and then, like, it's got this big cutscene building up, and I'm like, alright, first boss battle, like, starter boss to introduce you to boss fights. And then they kill him in the cutscene, and I'm like... Like, I don't even know anything about his build-up, but even just from, like, a basic game design standpoint, it was the perfect setup for an introduction, like, starter boss.
Well, there's like this...
Where, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, this is the first boss. He's kind of easy, but he's a little tougher, and, like, you get a kind of feel for the game. And instead, they were like, yeah, we're just going to kill him in a cutscene because fuck player agency.
Kind of reminds me of Two Worlds 2, actually.
I forgot about that till you guys just now brought it up. That pissed me off, too, because it was really fucking stupid.
Well, he's like this character that's like a main antagonist in this side story in 4.
Oh, really?
Yep, like the entirety of Spartan Ops has like Julim Dama built up as like this really big, like tough elite who's like pretty much commandered like an entire Covenant army, like pretty much caused everything in Halo 4 like involving the Covenant, and then he's just killed off in a cutscene.
Yeah.
Really, it reminds me of the opening of Two Worlds 2, where like you're like given this tutorial, and as soon as the player agency is restored to you, you get to this one cutscene, like pretty much the big bad's like right hand man shows up, is ready to give you a big beatdown, and then within that exact same cutscene, your helper guy just kills him in one blow.
That reminds me of, I believe it's Fable 2 at the end.
Oh yeah,
It's Fable 2, where at the end they've been building up that bad guy like the whole time. You get to the end and the other fucking character comes out and just fucking shoots him and it's over.
yeah. I mean, you can shoot the big bad guy too, but it only takes one shot.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. I remember that's the worst part about Fable 2 is that the final villain dies like that. They do it in fucking Dead Space, the first Dead Space game too, and it's really fucking irritating there too, because they keep building up these characters that like piss you off and like impede your progress, and every time you're about to confront them, they get fucking killed by the necromorphs. Every single fucking time.
Well, at least that time, the necromorph that kills them becomes the next boss.
And then it's annoying to me. Like, like I just wanted to fucking kill those dudes. I think the only one you actually get a kill is the girl who comes with you. She's like the twist villain at the end or whatever. I think she becomes that giant necromorph on the planet or something. I don't remember.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's been
a while
too
since I
long.
played.
It's been too long since I've played, but I think you actually get to kill her yourself.
Yeah, so at least there's that.
But like the fucking doctor guy, you don't get a kill, and that other guy, you don't get a kill because they die before you get a chance. I think does Dead Space 2 let you kill the dudes? I don't think it does either. I think Dead Space 2 does the same shit.
I only played the opening level of Dead Space 2, so I wouldn't know, unfortunately.
Fuck, I can't remember, but I do hate that shit whenever they like put someone in your way that's really fucking annoying and then you don't even get to kill them yourself.
Yep.
It's like, man, you're denying me my catharsis after like shitting on me for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that this guy's shitting on me because I know he's gonna get like a face full of grenade later on whenever I fight him, but no, I guess not.
It's like showing up. It's like putting me on this big task, then showing up every 5 minutes and poking me with a stick, and then just running off before I have a chance to retaliate. Then finally you show up one last time, poke me with a stick twice, then jump off a cliff.
Yeah. I'm just like, well, fuck you. I wanted to throw you off the cliff.
Yeah.
Haha, bitch, you'll never get satisfaction. Maybe that's the point, though.
Maybe. Maybe not, though. I mean, that makes sense in a revenge story, but in other, like, in the case of like Julum Dama, in the case of like all the villains of Dead Space, no, that's definitely not the case.
Yeah, that was such a waste. Like, I don't even know anything about his build-up. I'm just talking about from a basic game design standpoint. Such a fucking waste of like a great setup for like player introduction to the game. You had this decent, easy to follow first level that wasn't too complicated, and it showed you how to do the Spartan charge or whatever. And then you get to that guy, and it's like, it builds itself up like a boss battle. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, alright, I'm ready to fuck this guy's shit up. First boss of the game. And then they kill him in a cutscene, and I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? Why did you... It's like that opening cutscene. The opening cutscene did the same thing, and it pissed me off a little bit.
Where like they're doing that whole descent down the mountain, but
like the descent down the mountain.
Looks awesome and shit, but it's a cutscene.
Yeah, it's a cutscene, and I don't like, because I feel like in the old Halo games they would have given you the debriefing, and the start of the mission would be you jumping into that field of like a million fucking dudes, and you'd have just had to fight your way through it the whole way.
Yeah.
Like, they would have just been like, here you go, get ready for the fight, here it is, there's a million dudes, fight them all. Yeah. And like, good job, good luck, Chief.
Yeah.
In this game, it's like, no, that's got to be a cutscene. Like, why?
We gotta show off how shiny and new our pre-rendered graphics are, despite the fact that this is just a video file.
Yeah, you can do that in the fucking cutscenes after we've defeated the boss, and the Arbiter goes, asshole, and fucking stabs the guy.
Yeah.
Because we've already beat the boss, so now we can watch the cutscene where the Arbiter kills him. Even though really we just whooped his ass with our superior skills.
Pretty much. Actually, I've heard like a few people even say that like the opening to Halo 5 seems suspiciously similar to the opening to Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Oh really? I wouldn't know, but because I haven't seen Age of Ultron.
Have you seen Age of Ultron?
Yep. I don't remember too much about the opening scene to it.
Damn.
I was more interested in the robot fights.
Robot fights. Well, at least it's not. At least it's not the anime where they pilot the robots by fucking.
Oh God. Wait, there was an anime like that?
Yeah, that's that new one, the new mech anime. Like, it's called like Franks or something. Franks.
They pilot the robot by fucking.
Yes. You think I'm joking, but they actually pilot the robots by fucking.
What the fuck?
That's the only thing I know about it, is they pilot the robots by fucking. Don't ask me how that works exactly, but that, like, I swear, you can look it up for yourself, like, right now. It's like FRANX or something, maybe 2 X's.
Hold on. My computer's being ridiculously slow at the moment.
Do 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 do. Pausing now for a brief message from our sponsors. Water! It's water brand water.
Yeah. The tagline for water is "It's water brand water."
Yeah. Drink it now or dehydrate.
Drink it now or die.
Okay, in order for the parasites to connect with their fronks, parasites are what the pilots are called. Each pilot has to first undress, put on a special underwear, and then change into a suit. The pistol takes over the fronks. Every damage the fronks gets will be shared with the pistol. When the parasipacity is low, only the female seems to get exhausted, while the stamen does not feel the stress. Therefore, they need to communicate verbally. Maybe it would help if I could find like a clip of them actually piloting the ship or something.
Gosh.
Oh god. What? What?
嫌じゃない僕も感じてる僕たち相性がいいんだでもまだまだこんなもんじゃないよ
That was...
It didn't show it, but
There was a lot of innuendo there.
I was hoping it would show it, but I guess not.
It's also YouTube.
I feel I'm going deeper and deeper inside you.
Yeah, but I think you get the idea.
Yeah, that was pilots fucking to pilot a mech.
Yeah, I don't get it either, so don't feel bad. I thought it was weird. People apparently really like it though, so.
This is the strangest fetish I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's apparently popular is the weirdest thing, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't fucking understand mech animes at all. The only one I've ever liked was Evangelion, which I guess has a kind of similar theme, but not really.
No, see, she has to be naked. It symbolizes how she doesn't wear the restrictive clothing of society.
Well, she wasn't naked. They were wearing like special suits.
I know, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
it's that excuse.
I'm sure it is. I don't even know.
No, see, they have to be fucking. It shows how they have to be one with each other in order to pilot this mech. And I'm just like, no, they're just fucking. They're fucking to pilot a mech.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, anyways, fucking to pilot a mech seems like a good note to end on.
Yeah. So
How's that ever a good note to end
let's put an end to this.
We're gonna go watch all of Darling in the Franxx now, except no, we're not.
I'm gonna go get my rope ready.
Yeah.
Just gotta find a strong enough girder. Well, this has been Fur Talk Podcast number 15. I am Ralleign Siston.
I am still preparing the Yifs for battle.
And I am still the Fur Against Humanity.
And
we will see you.
we
in
will
the next
see you
video.
hopefully within the next week.